Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Market Update. I am your host, Larry McCain with American Financial Network. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly do appreciate your time. It's an honor to come to you and bring timely information about the market. I love doing this. And of course, as we all know, it's been an interesting 18 months. So thank you again for taking this journey with me. I appreciate you. And as you heard in the opening, I've joined forces with American Financial Network, a top 10 company here in the US. I am so excited about all the opportunities and all the tools I have available to assist you and to help you, all of my clients, partners, and colleagues. Let's see, I guess for starters, one of the beautiful things that comes to being with this company is I now have access to help people in all 50 states. Yes, every state of the union, I can help you. Whether it is a new purchase, a refinance, or any question that you may have, we can assist you, and I love that. I'm just not limited to the beautiful sunshine state of California. I have, in fact, I can canvass the entire country, including Puerto Rico. So, it's exciting for me. In my previous life as in product management and technology, I traveled all over the globe. Done business in Hsinchu, Taipei, and China, in Europe and France. I've been to the Philippines. I've been all over the world. Of course, I've done business all over the country. And when I was younger, it was fun to, as I would say, live out of a suitcase. And so it allows me to, once again, to reconnect with lots of folks, because as you know, I love connecting with people, and I'm just thrilled to help. So again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the messages. I know it's been a few weeks since I've been able to post something new, and part of that is because I'm joining the new company. There's so many different things to learn. We're using a very powerful system, of course, for our clients, and that is a learning process as well. And then additionally, as you know, I'm connected to my wife, Team McCain, and she's moved the business over to a new brokerage as well, over to eXp Realty. And so I've been helping her get things going, and of course, helping the team, and then helping myself. And so now I'm back, and it's so happy to be here. Thank you again for the calls and all the messages. Call me anytime. I love it. I love it. All right, a couple things here. I guess I want to start first by just talking about the market. It's been a very interesting market, as we know, these past almost 2 years now. What is it? Let's see, March of 2020, and then 18 months or so. If someone would have scripted this 10 years ago, pitched it to Hollywood, Paramount, they would have laughed them out the building. What do you mean it's going to be a pandemic? Although there's movies that, I think Contagion or so was a movie that came out about kind of what we're dealing with right now with a little dramatic effect. Folks would have just laughed it off, but we're figuring it out. That is the spirit of the human species, to figure out how to evolve and live. When you really think about it, that's how we've gotten from our beginning to this day. And so again, I encourage all of you to be very precautious naturally, but live life. You don't have to live in fear, but just do the things that will protect you and others. If you haven't been vaccinated, I tell you, you should do so. You should seriously consider it. There's no worries anymore about emergency vaccinations because it's been fully approved. Pfizer's been fully approved through the FDA. So I encourage you guys to get out there and get in line and get your shot. I mean, there's no lines anymore, actually. Get your shot. I saw recently a friend who, didn't, the family weren't vaccinated, and naturally that's your choice, and I respect each and every one of your choices. But there's consequences with choices, good or bad, good or indifferent, I should say. And this family, unfortunately, they are suffering. I mean, the husband is being intubated, and it's just the prognosis is not that good. Things are just looking bad, and these are fairly young people. I mean, 30s and 40s. It's truly unfortunate. So please take this moment, take care of yourselves, reach out to your family, take care of them. I firmly believe that if we had, if we had really approached this from a pragmatic, standpoint earlier on last year, man, we would be so far past this. It would be just, I don't want to say a blip on the radar, but it would definitely been something we've talked about. But we're just, exacerbating this with just, the unfortunate political rancor that tends to, be part of our fiber, of American fiber. And at some point, we've got to break that and really do what's good for the people. Really do what's good for everyone, for our children, our grandchildren, so we can leave a better planet for them. It's not being wishful. or having wishful thinking. It's not living in the clouds, anything of that nature. Hey, I come from Oakland, California. And, in the 80s and 90s, it was a hotspot. So I totally understand, the realities of life. But really those experiences, I remember as a kid saying to myself, if the world was better, kids like myself would have better opportunities and will be able to present better situations for the future. I'm a living product of it. A lot of folks didn't think I would be where I'm at today, just because, as a friend said, the lotto ticket that I won coming into this reality put me in, kind of behind a few things in proximity. But remember, limitations only exist here in your mind. And so as long as you persevere and continue to push and work hard, do all the things that you can do and believe in you, you can do anything you want in this lifetime. All right, so a couple quick things here. Let's see, let's talk a little bit about the market. Again, it's been a very, 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 very active market, as you know. We are seeing some changes though. In fact, I'll get some graphic here from Ryan Lundquist to put up there to show you where things are looking, or how things are looking. One of the things that we're seeing naturally is that homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer. I'm seeing a lot of price reductions. I'm seeing a lot more inventory in the market. So, those three factors are very good indications, very good indicator for buyers. Earlier in the year, it was very difficult for buyers to, get the home they desire. Unless you had endless amounts of resources, cash, or what have you, you were literally, chasing a runaway train. That's literally the best way to say it, a runaway train. Homes are selling for 40, 50, 60, 70,000 over list price in the Sacramento region. And of course, in the Bay Area, you're talking 100,000, 200,000, even $1 million over list price in certain areas. And so we're starting to see, I don't want to say a cooling, we're just starting to see things kind of level off a little bit. And that's a natural phenomenon about this time of the year. Of course, because folks are in school, kids are in school, I should say, and moms want to settle down and, focus on that, especially with COVID. It's just, trying to negotiate, especially if you're under 12 or 16 and you can't take the virus, negotiating how long you wear your mask, what kind of distance do you have. I mean, I've seen, school districts shut down because of just, the challenges. So definitely has been a challenge in that regards, but it's helped the market because there's not as much demand. So if you've been sitting on the fence, get off the fence. It's the time to get off. Rates are still good. There are more homes. Give us a call. You see the information right there. I have great agents that I work with. Of course, my wife's team, they are phenomenal. But listen, there's enough to share everywhere. We work with actually lots of agents, very strong, very self-assured agents that understand, of course, that we're in the industry and we're helping folks. We refer business to them if it fits their profile. We, whether it's in the Bay Area, whether it's in Southern California, or any state for that matter, we refer lots of great clients over to awesome agents that can help. So if you're looking for a home, if you have any questions about the market, give us a call. There's the information right there, or message me, send me an email. I would love to speak with you, put you in contact with a fantastic agent, regardless of your price point, whether it's a starter home, 300,000, 400,000, or whether it's a multi-million-dollar home. We have folks there we can connect you with. We've got experience all up and down the ladder. And so give us a call. Love to help you. All right, talk a little bit about interest rates. Interest rates, to piggyback on what I just mentioned, rates are still very, very good. Still at historic lows, not at the very bottom that we experienced maybe early in the year, but they're still very low. So give us a call if you have any questions. Send me an email, visit our website. Love to talk about rates, talk about your situation. Again, being that I'm with this new company, American Financial Network, I got a call the other day from someone who is looking to move to Washington, and they know that I can do a loan up in that area. And so we had a great conversation, and we're getting that going as well. Of course, I have several of those conversations each day, but it's really nice now where instead of me having to pass it off to someone or find someone in a different state, we can help you. All right, so there you go with the market. A couple quick things again before we close. Naturally, this is Labor Day weekend. I mentioned earlier about COVID and safe practices. So, with in our history, this last year and a half, during holiday seasons is when we see a huge spike of the virus. So please practice safe precautions, social distance. In fact, if you can stay within your group, that's awesome. If not, hey, just make sure you keep distance in your mask and sanitize. it's just for you. Because the reality is that, those who are younger, those who are immune compromised, they are most at risk. And again, those who are unvaccinated. And so this is a silent killer, and it's been killing a lot of people. We know that very well, naturally, being that we lost my mother-in-law earlier this year, as many of you know. So with Labor Day, enjoy it. You've earned it. This is that holiday I'm like looking forward to, because it's the next holiday is a couple of months, after that, and then we start the succession of, the winter holidays with Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, just the joyous time of the year. And I just have a feeling that this year is going to be just a huge celebration for us all, because we've been just going through so much. So again, as you go into the holiday though, I want you to keep a couple of folks in mind, not necessarily a couple of folks, a group of folks, here in California, particularly Northern California, up in the Sacramento area, I would say northeast of Sacramento, Lake Tahoe. We've all heard of Lake Tahoe. It's a jewel here in California. Award-winning ski slopes, beautiful facilities. I mean, we're under attack. We've got a fire. We actually have a dragon. I've said Godzilla basically is walking through the Sierras and just blowing flames everywhere. Over 200,000 miles, 200,000 acres of land scorched, about 23% contained. And firefighters, God bless you. God bless you. Firefighters, God bless you. Police officers, God bless you. Hot shots, God bless you. I was driving on the freeway a few weeks back and saw this emergency vehicle, hot shots, on the side of me. And I thought, man, these guys, everybody's running away and these guys are running to it. May God keep you. May God just protect you. I'm, as you can see and feel from me, I'm sending you great energy and prayers. We owe a debt of gratitude. You are the true heroes. I wish that instead of these social media lights and all these folks that we're following, that we would look at the lives and just the service of what you do, because that's really what we need more of. So God bless you. May God be with you. Thank you for all that you do. Folks, continue to pray for them. They need your help. They're working around the clock, literally around the clock, sleeping on the pavement. It's just amazing, the selflessness that these people have. I'm just in amazement. God bless you and thank you. And so continue to pray for the emergency workers. Pray for the people who've been affected. A lot of folks have lost everything. I know lots of people personally that's lost everything. I know friends have family members who've lost everything, and it's very challenging. So definitely pray for them. And again, we just had this major Hurricane Ida rip right through Louisiana, Alabama, Tennessee, and heading to New York. Seeing just video of the subway in New York just flooded. It's just very concerning what's happening naturally to our environment, but we can actually stop this if we really work together. Extend your prayers to your fellow man, your fellow sister, your brothers, because we all need it. My prayers to you, New York, New Jersey, and everyone up there. All right. Thank you again for tuning in to The Market Update. I'm your host, Larry McCain with American Financial Network. I really appreciate you all for taking the time to stop by and tune in. More importantly, I appreciate all of you for your referrals, for your messages, and for just questions. I'm just overjoyed with the ability to help so many different people. Again, thank you again for tuning in, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.